people who wear fake glasses on a daily basis. My name is Hasi and welcome to another episode of How to Cantonese. I know it's been a long time because I was in Korea. Why was I in Korea? Because one of my very close friends, she's getting married. I had to fly to Korea for that. Don't know if you are watching this. Have a fun time in Europe, by the way, if you are watching. Congratulations again. May you guys live happily ever after. Is this how this works? If your human is not treating you right, just, I don't know, beat the crap out of him. Mwah! Congrats. Because I don't know how to properly congratulate people about this. I don't do emotional stuff very often, so let's do a very practical thing instead. But let's dedicate this episode to them by talking about weddings in Hong Kong in Cantonese. So a bit of cultural stuff and vocabulary. Okay, let's start with the very basic thing. Getting married in Cantonese is git, but what do you mean by not qualified enough? Just a secret between us, there's no one there. I don't really have any friends to talk to. Getting married in Cantonese is called git fun, but this one is kind of a more generic or at least general verb to use to describe a couple getting married. So in Cantonese you can use a more specific verb. By the way, sorry for not having terms specifically other than a straight marriage because these kind of vocabulary was not made in recent days. It's been existing for a long time, so people didn't really have a very strong sense that relationships can come in different shapes and forms, so apologies about that, and please don't sue me. Let's get back into the topic. So what I'm saying is you can use this person is marrying another person, but depends on the subject you're talking about, it's going to be different. Let's say if you are talking about a girl marrying to a guy, like Cindy's marrying to Peter, the verb we're using is ga. And to all of you intermediate/advanced people out there who want to learn how to write, remember this character by a girl is getting into a family. Hence, it is no, the girl on the left hand side, and ga, a family on the right hand side. And in a sentence, we will say Cindy ga bei Peter. And on the other hand, on the groom's side, if a boy is marrying to a girl, we say Chou in Cantonese. And the way to remember this character is the upper part of this character is Chou, literally get, and the lower part is a girl, so get the girl. And in a sentence we use it like this: Peter Chou Cindy. If you're confused, just say they are getting married. Peter 同 Cindy 結婚. Speaking of getting married, the bride in Cantonese we called 新娘 or 新娘子. The groom 新郎 or 新郎哥. In Hong Kong's culture, the groom is, suits and stuff. Sometimes they'll have a traditional Chinese 长衫, but it depends, and usually no one cares about how the groom dress. All the eyes will be on the bride. Normally, the bride will have more than two styles during the wedding. One of them will be in the white wedding dress, the traditional Western one, And in Cantonese, that dress is called fan sa. Another gown that the bride will wear is quan kwa, which is the traditional Chinese wedding dress. And yes, red is a very good color in Chinese culture. Speaking of colors, white is not a very good thing because people consider white as like a color of the color of death. That's why they use white in funerals. And if you're a guy going to marry a Chinese girl, you kind of have to pay. I don't know if the same thing happened in, other countries. The groom's family kind of have to pay a sum of money to the bride's family. I think it is to thank them for raising an awesome, beautiful wife to be for their son, that kind of concept. Please don't think of it as the bride's family selling their daughters to another family. What I meant to say is this sum of money is called lai gam in Cantonese. If you're having a wedding ceremony, after that you're going to have a dinner party or stuff like that. I don't know how to say it in English. Me not English good, okay? We'll have a huge dinner all together with both sides family as well as friends and I don't know, maybe some acquaintance, aka people that you don't really want to invite but you kinda have to. This activity in Cantonese is 摆酒. One table, 一圍, has 12 people. And if you are going to 摆酒, surely you have to invite people, right? Invitation that you are giving out is called 喜帖, or some would call it by its nickname 紅色炸彈, literally red bombs. The red part is simple because red is a happy color, hence the color of the invitations is usually red. But the bomb part is, you know how not everyone's close friends with everyone else, right? Even though you're just like an acquaintance of a person, but then you somehow got the invitation from that person. If you're not very willing to go, then we'll say we are bombed by those invitations. That's why we call it 紅色炸彈. But if you're a close friend, then that's okay. Some of you may say, like, why would I be not happy if I am invited into a wedding? It's good stuff. We got to eat good food, blah blah blah, see a beautiful bride and stuff like that. Why not? Well, other than the fact that you might be an introvert and don't want to go outside, going to a wedding is not free. Speaking of that, I have a question. Does this very thing that I'm about to say happened in other countries? I know some of the countries still have this kind of thing, but mainly for what I've observed from pop culture, Western countries or Western cultures tend to not have this kind of thing. And the thing that I'm going to say is called 人情 in Cantonese. Well, this thing is actually a sum of money that you give to the couple when you arrive at the 摆酒 venue. Yeah, as kind of a wedding gift to them. Some people may still give out like literal wedding gifts, like I don't know, candles and stuff like that. But kind of a must is 人情, just paid it in cash. Does this thing exist in other cultures? I don't know. Does it sound too bad? We even have kind of a fixed price. Depends on venue that you're going to, and also depends on how close you are with the couple. I think that's for the video, so let's do a quick recap. Two people getting married is called 結婚, but when a groom, 新郎, is marrying the bride, 新娘, we call it choy. The bride marrying the groom, we call it ga. The pretty dresses that the bride wears is called fan sa if you're talking about the Western style. The Chinese style is called quan kwa. Before getting married, the groom's family has to give a sum of lai gam to the bride's family. The dinner party is called bai zao, and the invitation of that is called hei tip / hong sek za dan. And if you are the one invited, when you arrive, you have to pay some of yan ceng as a gift to the couple. Yeah, like that. Let's call this a wrap of this video. Leave a comment down below how unique your wedding culture is in your country, or do you find Hong Kong's wedding culture weird or something like that? Leave a comment down below, and leave a like, give it a thumbs up if you enjoy this video, find it useful, and also subscribe to this channel if you want more future videos about, I don't know, Cantonese and stuff. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!